Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Turns back here, probably the best option. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good alertness. Yaya Toure. He's in plenty of space here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Van Balten tries to clear. The ball has bounced loose now. It's a promising position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a real chance to break the deadlock. It's a threatening ball. Berbatov. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Delivered across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Schneider. And this is Van Basten!
Just off target. He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Could be danger here. Now, can he find a finish? It's a mighty effort, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, China! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
20 minutes is number 12, Marco van Basten. Marco van Basten.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
China clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Berbatov. Yaya Toure. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's De Bruyne. Griezmann. Nicely spread. And this is De Bruyne. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
China with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been won straight back. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Griezmann.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's managed to get free. Best's cross. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Yaya Toure. Lovely pass, but can he get... Goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Ibrahimovic really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Nedved. Best. And here's Suarez. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yaya Toure. Great vision. Oh, tries a shot! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. And this is Berbatov. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vieira. Luis Suarez being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, perfectly measured that. Griezmann. And it's Zanetti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Schneider. De Bruyne. Griezmann. Griezmann. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Griezmann. That is a brilliant interception. Takes a shot! Goal! China! And they've got their lead back. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne. Schneider. Schneider. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Hullet. Baresi has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for China. Number 12, Van Basten. Number
it's Vieira.
17, De Bruyne. Coming on the
that's
field.
nice.
Number 8.
And here's Bale.
Darwin Núñez.
Suarez
Number
receives it in a
22,
wide position.
Rijkaard.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, strongly challenged there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Berbatov. Pele.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
And he's on his way! Shapes to shoot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has been knocked clear. And this is Luis Suarez. Griezmann. China have the chance to go the other way. Throw it. Into the last 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shoots! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely weighted pass. Spread out to the left. That is lovely. Swings in across.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's been played through. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pelé, and this is Pelé. Could have here their final chance.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Substitution for China. Number 11, Schneider. Number 20, Griezmann. Number 25, Berbatov. Coming on the field.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
19, Hazard.
Oh, important interception.
Number 14, Conte.
Now it's Darwin.
Number 10.
And he's forced to go back. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Underway. Now then, Jim, what can you tell us about the extraordinary Luis Figo?
Well, he's one of Portugal's most decorated players, possibly the best of their so-called golden generation. He was certainly amongst the most elegant and the most stylish. I think in essence, he's a traditional winger whose game is all about beating people to the byline and getting those crosses in.
And he's lost his man here. Figo does well to get it back. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, good spread. Best. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Vieri. Well, they can break here. And this is Vieri. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got tall. No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Great defending, strong and determined. Vieira has got himself a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And this is a great chance to take a lead. And it's Vieira. Now, can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking to play him in. And he plays one through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? He's through here. Look at the space here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ibrahimovic. He is just caressing the ball. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh no, what has happened here? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Ferdinand. Moved on forwards. Tries to play it through. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That's a shade optimistic. Danger averted for now. Looking for options for movement. Ferdinand with a fine tackle. Yaya Toure. Ferdinand. Best. Deep cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Plays a sharp little ball here. And now they can clear their lines. Hullet. Ferdinand is there and he can get that clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Nesta. And it's Luis Suarez. That's a decent clearance. Araujo making good progress on the right-hand side. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Yaya Toure. Best. Now Ibrahimovic. Shot could be on, and the shot! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Figo. Well, played right into his path. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Luis Suarez. No way through. Looking for the run. And this is Ibrahim. And a chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Thuram can get it clear. Best. No way through, so back it comes. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! He can get that clear. Oh, he's missed it, and the referee blows. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Good read, needed to be.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ibrahimovic takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Gullit goes short. Pinches it off him. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Yaya Toure. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Edmilson cannot be beaten that easily. That looks a good ball through. And this is Vieri. It's Vieri! They want to be quick to recover it. And again! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
He's gone for goal! And it's Gullit, and that was nowhere near his best. Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's Suarez. Suarez stood his ground strongly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gullit. Figo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Luis Suarez. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Ibrahimovic. That's good running with the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Ibrahimovic really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has put paid to that. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another...
And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both
4,
sides then taking this chance to
18,
turn to their benches.
El dorsal 9, el dorsal 5 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 25, Neymar, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 24, Yaya Touré, cambio de jugadores.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Tries to pass it through. And this is Nedved. And it's big header! He's scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chance! Vieira. Nedved. Played out to the right. Neymar. Nedved. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Saliba. So that's it. It is all over. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt. Takes a shot! Ah, there was a decent attempt in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has ended up in no man's land. Great vision. Oh, that's a very decent ball, Matt. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, easy pickings there.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Vieira. Vieira gets a foot in here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vieira. And he's decided to go for it. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, it's played in. Terrific header! Oh, crossbar! Goal! Turkey! The breakthrough strike! Pullet at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's really well manoeuvred. Good running, strong and purposeful, looking to play him in. And he thumps it clear. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Koller gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Aims beyond the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ribéry is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, nicely intercepted. Howson gets it away. There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Luis Suarez. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's made its way to him. Vieira gets flagged offside. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Lahm could try cutting inside here. Nesta has been caught there, it's a foul. Deftly away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. Ribéry providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nesta gets over and intercepts.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And now they can clear their lines. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Yaya Toure. Best. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gullit. And that's an excellent interception.
There will be 3
Well, he certainly
minutes
wasn't in the
added
mood to
time.
take any risks.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Gullit. He can run onto that. Now he's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a
So
quick
there was the
announcement,
first
it is now
half.
time for our
Well, for
special
us
lottery.
neutrals, this
Please
is
grab the tickets
fantastic.
you were given when you were walking
If you're
through
a
the
fan
gates.
from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Vieira. Now it's Donatoni. Can he latch on to this? Nesta cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. Lahm knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Turkey have their second corner now. Lahm plays it short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, well timed. And that is as far as they're going to go. Great defending, strong and determined. It looked as though that might lead to something. Oh, what has happened here? Yaya Toure. Nicely weighted ball. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, well played, well played. And that has been clubbed away. And he's being shifted off it. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution for Turkey, number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
22,
it's just beyond his reach.
Number 4.
Turkey appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Rafinha.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Takes aim, he's got goal! Goal! Turkey! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be...
A header! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Lahm. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Lahm hangs in a cross. He rises! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Driving forward. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's there to belt it away. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's whipped it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Lahm. Now it's Rafinha. He's in space and looking for options.
Substitution for Turkey, number 16, Lahm. Number 14, Vieira. Coming on the field, number 20, João Cancelo. Number 15.
And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Could be danger here. Mbappe, and he whips it in. Howson can get it clear. Rafa Silva, chance here to counter. João Cancelo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Swings in a big header. Oh, it's come off the upright. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. João Cancelo, and that interception was most necessary. And it's Silva.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira gets across to intercept that. Nedved. Mbappe, and he plays one through. Chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, that's superb. And that is that. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Ferdinand was in no mood for any of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement, came up against it. Oh no, this does not look good. Best. Vieira. And here's Suarez. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that is one way to stop him. And Araujo. And here's Suarez. Pull it. And the finish! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Stood up well to him there. And it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Now here's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That has ended up in no man's land. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, cracking ball. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, sweet feet. It's a good run down the right. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shot, surely! It's a goal! And they're back in front! That was a given. It always was.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is... And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
Gets his head on it! It's in! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, what a mistake! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, they could break here. Caught offside that time. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Swung over, and it's Cruyff. That's a nicely shaped ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Saliba calmly anticipates. Seedorf. Great vision. Oh, that was vital. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for a runner. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
2 minutes has been indicated.
This looks promising. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ferdinand. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. There's the start of the second half. Oh, good take in a good area. Maldini eases him off the ball. He's not got that quite right. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Kola with 2 goals already to his name. Yaya Toure. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Thuram. Rummenigge might just make this. Yaya Toure. Looking to play him in. And this is Luis Suarez! Oh, taken with style. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well,
that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
That is a great pick out.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Cruyff. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Van der Sar punts it upfield. Almost an hour gone. Mbappe. Maldini makes the interception. Now it's Bale. Now it's Cruyff. Bale. He has found the way through. Cleared without complication. Maldini. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Threads one in. That is good alertness. Vieira. And it's Gullit. And it's Luis Suarez. And that's a good ball. And he's away. Vieira. And here's Suarez. Now chance! Oh, easy pickings there. Yaya Toure. Now it's Bale. That's tidy. Looking for options for movement. Bale. And they can counter here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Manchester United.
And we have our
Number
very first
13,
corner.
Johan Cruyff. Number 19, Bale. Number 4,
This is... Can he finish?
Vieira. Coming on the field, number 17, number 18, Messi. Number 11, Rijkaard. Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Ferdinand can get it clear. And now a sudden chance! They want to be quick to recover this. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet.
Shevchenko! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. It's a searching pass. Oh, it's netted! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And this is Shevchenko. Very nicely done. Opts to play it back. Tries a shot! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shevchenko! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's worked it through. He's on it. Can he get away? He's hit Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Make sure to watch the screen for an information.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.